Aloha folks, well it's my last day in Waikiki and I'm going to be reviewing a couple more beers for you all. This time around it's an SAB Miller brand Red's Blueberry Ale, which comes in at 5% alcohol by volume, and as you can see I have it here in a 16 fluid ounce can, which equates to 473 milliliters. Now I picked this one up just down the road at a little supermarket, and I think it was about a little over $2 for this can, so excellent value for just a single can. Alright, so if you have a closer look you can see it's a limited pick. So it's a special release that's not going to be around for too long in the States. I doubt that we'll ever see it in Australia because I believe that Red's Apple Ale is going to cease production there, or has in fact ceased production. It didn't help that they kept putting it in the cider section. Anyway, enough of babbling about that. Let me crack this open. It will be my first beer of the day, and I'll pour it out into this Miller Lite glass. Okay. Alright. Good pour. Okay. Not much of a head there, just a fine ring really. Should have poured it a bit more aggressively, but it's very effervescent, as you can see. A lot of bubbles streaming to the top there. And as for the colour, I suppose it just is a light golden colour. Just like you would perhaps expect for this style. Anyway, let's move on to the aroma now. Alright, definitely picking up some blueberries there. That smells quite pronounced. Not getting much else, but I'm starting to get a bit of a sinus infection or something, so my sense of smell is somewhat impaired, but I'm still detecting that blueberry. Anyway, enough about that. It's time for the most important part of the review, folks, the taste test. So cheers to you all. Let's dive in. Alright, well the taste really follows the nose. There's a lot of blueberry flavour up front. It's very sweet. The bitterness is almost non-existent with this one. I would imagine that a lot of people that don't like regular beer would probably go for this, but then again, when I first tried Red's Apple Ale, I shared it with a few people that didn't particularly like the taste of beer, and believe it or not, all they could pick up was a beer flavour. Anyway, go figure. Alright, let me have another gulp. Alright, well, it's light-bodied, sweet, smooth, syrupy. It's quite pleasant. If you're looking for some sort of alternative from just regular beer. All right, so is it drinkable? Well, definitely. At 5% ABV, it's certainly something that you could session. I think that I'd perhaps get a little tired of the sweetness of this, and probably seek something else out, like just a regular lager. The price point I covered off in the intro. It was excellent, as it usually is in the United States. Anyway, I think it's time for me to have one last gulp and give this a score out of 10. All right. Alright, well, all in all, it's not too bad for its style. It's not really my thing. I probably wouldn't ever try it again. Yeah, I tend to just prefer, just regular beers. I don't need, fruit flavors added. All right, but for its style, yeah, it's quite pleasant and quite easy drinking. So I'd be more than inclined to probably give it a solid 8 out of 10. So there you go, folks. An 8 out of 10 for Red's Blueberry Ale. So yeah, perhaps give it a try if you come upon it. But yeah, like I said, it's probably not one you're ever going to see in Australia. All right, well, thanks for joining me once again, and yeah, hopefully I'll be back again real soon with another review for you all. So until then, fare thee well, all.